Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar could be happening at Survivor Series. Hi, welcome to Steve Chats Wrestling, hashtag SCW, the wrestling channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Please subscribe right now if you haven't already. Like and share the video. Leave any comments in the comment section. Now, Jim Ross has been at it again, that little devil today. I'll tell you what, as previously reported, WWE and Bill Goldberg have been working out a deal, and it's believed that it's already been finalized. Now, according to Jim Ross, he has been told that Bill Goldberg will face Brock Lesnar at this year's WWE Survivor Series. The tweet goes out to say, another source says, at Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar is a done deal, and it will likely go down at Survivor Series if true. Bravo WWE. Now, Goldberg has commented on the rumours, and his tweet went out saying, reading the internet, you never know who to believe, do you? Hashtag who's next? Now, Goldberg is scheduled to appear on ESPN's Sports Center this evening, so there will be an update on that, I'm sure. We'll be talking to Jonathan Coachman. They'll be promoting the 2K17 series. Now, that has promoted Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar all the way through a Suplex City. Of course, Goldberg is a downloadable character if you pre-order the game. So, for me, I'm actually quite in favour of the idea of this being at WWE Survivor Series. Of course, it's one of the big four pay-per-views, which is probably a good place to put it on. But also, we can't just save every match for WrestleMania. Now, I'm getting a bit bored that normally everything big seems to happen around WrestleMania time, and then the other 11 months of the year, or rolling around to the Royal Rumble, nothing is deemed important enough to put on a pay-per-view. Now, this year, they've sort of changed that a little bit. We've seen the Shield triple threat. Maybe that come down to the fact that they were splitting them up through the brand split. But, I mean, we saw that. We've seen Finn Balor go to the top against Seth Rollins. We've seen some matches that perhaps we wouldn't expect to have seen at headline events, particularly like at SummerSlam and Battleground. And this at Survivor Series would be a great thing, because personally for me, like I say, if we keep leaving every match to WrestleMania, this is what also is causing fans to lose interest. If it's not deemed a WrestleMania season, it's not seen as important, even by WWE standards at the moment. People that are wrestling all year round don't make the main show, or do not even make near the headline of a main show. So why not give other exposure to other events? Something like Survivor Series would be perfect for Goldberg and Lesnar, and then you can turn around and say, right, with the undercard, we'll have everybody on it that you normally see on it, make them look important, and then when it comes around to WrestleMania, make them feel important again, and it would go down so much better on WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure then the ratings would start to improve in some form or fashion. But looking at it as well from a Brock Lesnar perspective, now correct me anyone if I am wrong by saying this, but I don't believe Brock Lesnar has signed a new contract with the company yet, which means if he is going to be wrestling around WrestleMania, that's probably roughly where his contract ends, and also that would mean that he would probably have to leave on a losing note. Now, for Goldberg and Lesnar to have their match, Lesnar has been undefeated in WWE. I don't believe he's been pinned for nearly 3 years now. It might even be over that now. I've lost track. The last time that I think he was beaten by pinfall, I believe, was Triple H, and I think we're going a long way back from when that happened. So looking at that, we see as well Brock Lesnar have actually ended the Undertaker's streak as well. I mean, WWE are going to want to pay off from that, and they're going to want Lesnar to lose to somebody who actually is going to have some benefit going forward. Now, I always felt it was sort of made for Roman Reigns to beat Brock Lesnar. I hope that's not true, but of course it'd be better him than someone like Goldberg, because Goldberg's in his 50s now, so I don't think it would make sense for Goldberg to win the match either. So this could be some clever strategy from WWE, it could be some clever booking as well, and we'd still get a match that perhaps we'd all want to see. A wrong could be righted with Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. But do you want to see it at Survivor Series? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know your opinion on a potential Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match, and how would they build it? When would they start building it? Of course, it'd have to be very soon, you would imagine. But one more story just before I leave. MLWradio.com has provided more details on Alberto El Patron, which is Alberto Del Rio's stabbing incident. The story was that Alberto was at a restaurant in San Antonio shortly before he was scheduled to fly to Mexico for the AAA event, which he missed this past weekend. As he was about to head to the airport, a driver hit Alberto's car. Words were exchanged between Alberto and the driver. Alberto said that he had to catch a plane. As Alberto tried to leave and turned his back, the driver pulled out a knife and slashed Alberto from behind. Alberto turned around and the driver tried to slash Alberto's face and ended up slashing the top of Alberto's head. Alberto took the driver down, but the driver kept fighting and slashed Alberto's in the arm several times. Alberto was able to get the knife, but the driver was able to leave the scene. There were witnesses and someone was able to get the driver's license plate. Alberto was taken to hospital, and he even tried to charter a plane so he could appear at the Triple AAA show. Alberto had lost his phone, so he was unable to contact the company. It's been said that Alberto and AAA are on good terms now. Well, all I can say from this is that, of course, it gives more information about this, but thank goodness Alberto El Patron, Alberto Del Rio, he is okay. That's the important thing. I heard that he could be doing his dates for the UK this weekend, so it's not as serious, thankfully. He is okay, and I think that is the best thing that I can only say about this report. But that's everything then for this particular video. Let me know your feelings in the comments below, particularly with Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. Do we want to see it at Survivor Series? Also, as well, subscribe in the meantime, and also like and share the video. You've been watching Steve Chats Wrestling, hashtag SCW, the wrestling channel, here on YouTube.com. Take care.